Hey guys, it's 14th May, 6:50 p.m. in Dubai. So let's take a look at the market, Forex market to be precise. Um, we did have some movement on the dollar, quite a bit of a movement on the dollar after the interest rate statements yesterday. So yeah, the inflation wasn't, it was within the limits of, not within the limits, it was within the estimated forecast. So there was some dollar weakness after that. And as predicted, euro dollar has been slightly bullish. So basically, that means the dollar has been weakening to relative to the euro or relative to the other currencies. And we did take some positions yesterday or last week for that matter. And here we have US dollar shorts and euro dollar longs. And I have placed some buy limits, which I did place them a few days back, hoping that we could catch some of this downward movement of the euro dollar, but um, these numbers could not or did not hit. Anyway, we did try. If the inflation numbers were slightly higher, then probably it could have triggered these buy orders. But in a way, I'm happy it didn't. So my bias is spot on for the moment. I'm still expecting euro dollar bullishness for the rest of the year. We could have some corrections in between, but based on my analysis and this is purely my analysis. I feel that the Fed is going to reduce interest rates within the next probably the next quarter for sure. Anyway, you guys need to do your own research on things like this, uh, and this is purely for educational purposes. I'm not advising anyone to take positions based on my trading strategies or anything of that sort. This is purely for educational purposes. All right, so let's take a look at some of the news that's come out in the past few days. A few of the resources that I use are fxstreet.com, forexlive.com, myfxbook.com, and for a lot of information, and this is one of my favorite websites. I need to spend more time on this, but uh, I haven't. This is more like the Reuters of the financial world, tradingeconomics.com. They've got some great information out here, really good information about everything: GDP, interest rates, um, central banks, foreign exchange reserves. It's unbelievable. You need to spend a lot of time on this. I suggest at least looking at some basics and understanding why currencies move. And then we have the CME group. This another, I would say, is it's a government data portal. I'm not too sure if this is private or government, but CME is sort of an exchange, but they've got a lot of data on here as well. And then obviously you have the Federal Reserve, the US Federal Reserve, where all their interest rate statements, analysis, um, all the data comes out. This is the official government website. And then I use TradingStir a lot for commitment of traders reports. It's a fantastic website which basically you get to take a look at currencies and the commitment of traders, which is institutional as opposed to retail traders. It's quite interesting to look at. I actually wanted to take a look at uh, JPY to understand what's been going on in the past week. They release it every Friday. It's JPY. Why can't I find it? Yeah, that's right here. So that's the Japanese yen, JPY. So as you can see, their institutional is long right here. Institutional is long 204,000 contracts, which is huge. And the numbers just increased. And the shorts have increased by a bit, but it's still 204,000 as opposed to 27,000. So this is the number that I'm looking at. So I'm continuing to be long Japanese yen. I have seen some analysis by a few very good traders, and they are actually on the sidelines on Japanese yen. I don't know whether it's seasonality based um, or just looking at the Bank of Japan's stance on things and the interest rates where they want to basically increase interest rates. But I think the Bank of Japan is just on a back foot looking at US data for the next few months. So I'm still bullish on Japanese yen for now relative to US dollar. And some of the other information or news that's come out is the tariffs. Let's take a look at dollar analysis. US dollar sees Asian currency turmoil. Let's take a look at this one. Euro USD challenges 1.12 on USD recovery. So let's see what's going on with this. Room to go. US dollar pair, Euro USD still has some room to go before confirming a sustained bullish run. So yeah, so everyone seems to be bullish. Shall we take a look at? Yeah, it's good to read all this. Weekly. Okay, it still looks bearish. Okay, that's strange. Sideways 50%. Okay, bulls take the chance. Strange. All right. Anyway, I'm a euro dollar bull for the next year, I would say. Um, I could be wrong, but this is my analysis, my trading bias, or as people would say, alpha. Um, I want to take a look at what's the sentiment. Let's take a look. I think my FX book has a good sentiment indicator. Where can I find it? Does it come under market? Sentiment. Yeah, here. Right here. Now let's go back. Sentiment. Okay. So I think this one is the retail sentiment. Let's take a look. Yeah, this one is a retail sentiment for sure. Here you can see euro dollar, 63% are short, 37% are long. And you can see the average short price is 1.09. Average long is 1.12. Okay. Let's see JPY, 56 to 44. Okay, not bad. Not bad, but I'm still short. Maybe I should put some stop losses, but no, let's keep it the way I have been trading. I don't want to make decisions based on retail traders' sentiment or even institutions for that matter. It's something that I believe in, and it's I'm not over leveraged, so I don't think I should have that much of an issue. Um, let's take a look at the charts. I like to look at TradingView. It's a very good platform. I don't have the premium version yet. Maybe I should invest in a premium version, but for now I'm good. Okay, so let's see euro dollar 1.12. So I like to zoom out and look at daily candles. And as you zoom out, you can take a look at the previous, not highs, I would say, but yeah, if you look at this point right here, it's about 1.12. So for me, this is a good entry. You can see right here, this part, um, there has been some correction over here, if you want to call it a correction, and it bounced back. So there's been a low, then a high, then a low, another high, and it's a sort of a lower high. So I think this is a good entry point. I would take in another entry if I didn't already have a few positions open. Um, I don't want to over leverage, so let me take a look at my positioning, and then maybe take another 0.01. That's $1,000 contract on this. because it looks like a good entry to me. So, and let me take a look at USD JPY since everyone seems conflicted on this. I would have loved to take a short on USD Mexico, but that didn't happen. I lost my opportunity. Anyway, let's take a look at USD JPY. Okay, so we have some news coming up. US news, I'm not too keen on. What's this Japanese GDP? Okay, cool. All right, so here you can see another drop from a price point of 149, almost 149, 148.7. So I did close out a few positions because I didn't want to be over leveraged. And over the weekend, I looked at my positions and I was not too happy with such an exposure on multiple symbols. So I closed out some positions, which in hindsight I shouldn't have. But just to look at good trading strategies, it's better not to over leverage. And with the $500 account, for sure you have to be careful. So let's take a look at my positioning. So I've got one, two. These are not standard lots. These are micro lots. So I've got a one that's taken, oh yeah, a few days back, which I knew I should have waited for a pullback. But anyway, I took the first couple of positions to show YouTube, to show my audience, my non-existent audience, a few positions. And in hindsight, I should have waited, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to blow this account anyway. And then post that, I've been a little more cautious and I've been taking smaller lots. Point two, that's like $200 worth of a contract. This is of a micro lot, so I don't think I can go wrong with this. So a couple of days back, this account was almost $100 down, and I was not happy about that because that's like 20% drawdown, which is not good trading strategies. It's not good. It's not good for my. It's basically high risk, so that's not the way to trade. At least that's not my style to trade. So I closed out those positions. I think at some of them at a loss as well. Let's take a look. Can I move this up? Okay, it's not happening on this iPad. Okay, so I did take some I closed some positions, yes. So the euro dollar moved up to 1.16 and I closed it out because I didn't want to. Actually, the buy-in price was 1.16 and I closed it at 1.18 because I didn't want to be over leveraged waiting for the news on the inflation, right? So I just wanted to be safe rather than sorry. So that's what's up. Let's take a look at the trades. Okay, so yeah, so I have decent setups on this USD JPY from today's trade. I hope I've not over leveraged. Let me just calculate this one, 2, 2.5, 2.6. So I've got about $2,600 worth of USD JPY open, and then I've got two, 2.3, 2.3, so $2,300 worth of euro dollar open. So it's not such a big deal on a $500 account, but I need to be a little careful. I need to see what news is coming up in the next few days. And yeah, let's leave these positions open for now. And as you can see here, I've got like another point 0.3, point 0.3, and point 0.5 on euro dollar. So these are micro lots. So that's $300 worth. So I don't see it as such a big deal, even with a $500 account. So, so far, right now I'm down. My equity shows up as $471. Um, is this bad? No, it's not really bad. I have decent entries, not the best entries, but I'm okay for now. I'll be a little more cautious in the future. And hopefully, when I'm in profit on these, on most of them, I'm going to start putting stop losses at break even. And then if they move further in my favor, I'm going to move these to a little tighter stops. And I'm then going to look at exit points and move my stop losses based on that, and maybe even put in a couple of take profits. So if there are some pullbacks, I might take in a few more positions, or I might move these buy orders and move them to different positions. So we'll take a look at our position sizing tomorrow. All right, guys. If you need any more information, you can always comment. Thank you.